It's our first lecture of the polity in which we deal with the topic of the Constituent Assembly and the making of the Constitution. It's lecture all about the factual information. So without wasting any time, we start our chapter. The first formal demand for a Constituent Assembly was made by the Swaraj Party at a conference in the Ranchi, held on the May 1934. The idea of a Constituent Assembly was put forward for the first time by the Aman Roy in the year 1934. The Indian National Congress officially demanded a Constituent Assembly to frame a Constitution of India for the first time in the year 1934. In 1938, the Jawaharlal Nehru, on the behalf of the Indian National Congress, declared that the Constitution of a free India must be framed without outside interference by the Constituent Assembly elected on the basis of adult franchise. The demand was finally accepted in the principle in August of 1940. The demand was finally accepted in the principle of August offer of 1940. The Constituent Assembly was constituted under the scheme formulated by the Cabinet Mission Plan. The number of representatives from the provinces was based on their population, that is, one representative per 10 lakh people. Of these, 296 were allotted for to the British India and 93 seats to allotted to the princely states. Out of 296 seats allotted to the British India, 292 members were to be drawn from the 11 governor provinces and 4 from the 4 chief commissioners provinces, one from each. The representative of the princely states were to be nominated by the heads of the princely states. The election of the Constituent Assembly for a 296 seats were held in the July-August 1946. July-August 1946. The Indian National Congress won 208 seats. How much seats? 208. The Muslim League won 73 seats and the small groups and independent got the remaining 15 seats. In the beginning, the princely state did not participate in the Constituent Assembly, but with the third session of the Constituent Assembly commencing on the 28th of April 1947, of the representative of the princely states of India began to join it gradually. Constituent Assembly was a result of an indirect election. Constituent Assembly was a result of indirect election. This election was not based on the adult franchise. According to the Government of India Act 1935, voting rights are limited based on the tax, education, and the property. The Viceroy invited an elected representative for the first meeting of the Constituent Assembly on the 9th of December 1946. 207 members participated in the first meeting, and the meeting was presided over by Dr. Sachidanand Sinha as a temporary president. Later, on 11th of December 1946, Dr. Rajan Prasad was unanimously elected as the president of the Constituent Assembly. It took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days. According to the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha website, the 2 years, 11 months, and a 70 date. It seems that it has not included a day of adoption of the Constitution of the Constitution Day, or of the, we can say that, the Constitution by the Constituent Assembly. To complete the task of the Constitution making, total 11 sessions, or we can say that 165 days, were held on the 26th of November 1949, that is the last day of the 11th session, 26th of November 1949, or we can say that 11th session. The last day of the 11th session of the Constitution was adopted. Except these 11 sessions, the Constituent Assembly finally met on the 24th of January 1950 for the signature of the members of the Constitution. Bengal Narsingh Rao, that is the B.N. Rao, was appointed as a constitutional advisor to the Assembly. On the 26th of November 1949, the people of India adopted, enacted, and gave themselves to the Constitution of India. Some provisions of the Constitution came into a force on the 26th of November 1949 itself, but it completely came into the force on the 26th of January 1950. I repeat, some provisions of the Constitution came into force on the 26th of November 1949 itself, but it completely came into the force on 26th of January 1950. The number of women in the Constituent Assembly was 15. 1 5. There were Vijayalakshmi Pandit, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, Sarojini Naidu, Sucheta Kriplani, Purnima Banerjee, Leela Roy, Durga Bai, Hansa Mehta, Kamla Chaudhary, Renuka Rai, Malti Chaudhary, Dakshyani Velayudan, Begum Rasool, Annie Marsray, and Amu Swaminathan. The interim government of the India was formed on the 2nd of September 1946. However, it did not include any member from the Muslim League. Finally, on the 26th of October 1946, five members of the Muslim League were also included in the cabinet.